I want to bring up Tammy Abraham, and I want to compare him to Dominic Solanke because you might not be aware, but their paths were incredibly similar. They were both obviously at the Chelsea youth setup. They scored 41 goals between them a few years ago. 41. Obviously, their paths have gone in a very different way. Tammy Abraham went out on loan. He's back. He's leading the line. Dominic Solanke didn't work out for him at Liverpool. £90 million later, he's at Bournemouth, yet to score in the Premier League for the Cherries. Who do you prefer out of these two? One was highly thought of more than the other, which was Solanke.
Well, I remember when he went to Liverpool on a free, didn't he? And there was lots of talk about this lad being the next big thing, and Liverpool thinking that they've got, you know, they've pulled one out of the bag here. And since that, he hasn't lived up to that expectation, has he? Hasn't, and I think then, you know, he was a very big part squad of Klopp, but I'm sure if Klopp thought that there was something there, he would have worked it out and would have worked with him. And when he got offered the 20 million, I don't think it was possibly a, oh no, we want to keep him because we feel that we'll get more for him. It was a, we'll snap your hands off from Bournemouth. And he's gone there and done pretty much the same again.
Could it also be, just to play devil's advocate, he wasn't getting game time, which he really didn't, he hardly had anything last season.
Well, he hasn't played for Chelsea. My only worry I have that is that when you have a young player and everybody speaks highly of them and they move to another big club, from another big club, so you have to really question, why would a big manager let go of one of his best prospects to another club? So either he doesn't fancy him or he doesn't see the potential to be in his side. And as a young player, you got to have that mentality. If I'm going to go to a bigger club, I need to prove myself to make sure that I live up to my expectation. He went to Liverpool and he was there, but he never really lived up to it. Then obviously when Klopp came in, he moved him off to Bournemouth, and over there it just become, you know, injured after injury, and he hasn't been lived up to expectation. And you really have to question his mentality as a player. Has he really got what it takes to play in the Premier League or sustain that level of, you know, play at the highest level?
I just think that Tammy Abraham's development has been handled better. So he's gone from Chelsea out on loan, and he's dropped down the tiers a little bit, and obviously last season did fantastically well at Aston Villa, and so therefore he's been playing games, he's been getting games in. That's where you develop and that's where you learn, and scoring a lot of goals, yes. Whereas Solanke, as we've already said, goes to Liverpool, doesn't get action, and suddenly his career has really been just stilted.
Yeah. Well, why did you leave Arsenal?
Because I wanted to get a first-team opportunity to play football.
You could probably argue the same, right, about Solanke to that extent.
But he went to a Dutch team when he was, I think, early in his career, where Chelsea had an affiliation.
Vitesse.
So he went there, which means he also had an opportunity to play first-team football. So when he came back to Chelsea and went to Liverpool, somehow that didn't happen to him. So you have to really question his mentality.
But that's the European champions. I mean,
but he went to Liverpool without even being a European champion.
You're right, Fab. It's a mentality thing because, and you've just alluded to it, Tammy Abraham is development, but it's about the mentality of going, yeah, I will go to Bristol City and I will score goals. I will go to Villa and I will score goals. You know, and then when he gets the opportunity at Chelsea, when I get me opportunity, which he's getting now under Lampard, I'll score goals. Solanke's gone, I'm too good to be playing down in that division. Liverpool are after me, I'm going to play here and I'm happy to sit on the bench. And then he's gone to Bournemouth and all of a sudden, is he happy to sit on the bench at Bournemouth now? We were at the bottom half of the table. Does that sort of cry out loud about the mentality?
In all but 2 of the games so far this season, and we have to remember he is still very young.
Yeah, but how long has he been there?
At Bournemouth?
Yeah.
He just joined.
No. It's not last year he went in there. If he joined, but one thing you have to understand, those two will back me up here, is that no footballer wants to sit on the bench and watch other people play. Yeah. You want to get involved, and especially for a young player, you really want to be out there and playing. And if you see one of your mates that was in the academy as you, he's going from level to progression. You really have to question yourself. Did I make the right decision to make that move?
If fit, is he better than Josh King, or do you play him before Josh King and Callum Wilson?
Well, at the moment, no, you don't play him ahead of those two players.
So he's gone from being one of the most top prospect and most anticipated players coming up than young lads, and now he can't get in.
Yeah. third choice.
Yeah,
to
he's
play
third
up front
choice
at Bournemouth.
At Bournemouth, who have been in the bottom half of the Premier League for the last 5 years they've been. I think they might have finished ninth, might be in one season, but apart from that,
it was January. Sorry, he joined in January, not in the off season.
And Bournemouth have a load of injuries today, and he's on the bench.
So which means it shows that Eddie doesn't trust him, because if he's on the bench and with the injury they've got, you would have thought, because he's been showing.
And he's going back to Chelsea, isn't it? Yeah, what you've just said.
Yeah. Do you enjoy playing against your former team, though? Did you enjoy making a statement whenever you did?
Yeah.
I know you scored quite a few goals, and it's really for you here. I mean,
hey, I scored against Arsenal. Come on,
that's true.
No,
I'll
take that.
Yeah, brilliant, mate.
They all count. They do all count. They do all count.
No, hey, listen, scoring against Arsenal at any time. Great, but yeah, when you score against your old club, it's a bit of bittersweet, isn't it? To be honest, I don't know what you think.
Oh, you can't remember back when I played, can you? But I always did great against my old clubs.
Yeah.
Honest.